What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy, Deep Art, and we back with another video, Critical Thought, and we got a special video today that we want to go ahead and discuss. We got a special video today that we want to go ahead and discuss, baby. We want to go ahead and discuss, man. And the first thing we want to talk about, man, is just like, man, it feels so good to have things that you just have like dreamt up in your head, or like there's perhaps difference between having things that you can like, I guess, have like within like in a space of like, internet type thing, or like, it's just like it's something that's in your head, or it's just something that's on the internet, or it's something that you just written down on paper or something. It's like, okay, cool, like, you know what I'm saying? An idea, your imagination, whatever. All right. But it's different just to have that imagination just like on, like actually alive, like that imagination. Like it's different to actually just be able to just freaking like stand up or like get up and just, see the whole structure of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That imagination just, you know what I'm saying? Just there. Like it's different when you can actually see it and, you know what I'm saying, just living it. Like it's a whole different ball game to actually just be in the presence of it and just like see it, live it, like, you know what I'm saying, just like see it and just live with it. And you know what I'm saying, and just like live around it and just be around like your vision or your imagination. Like the same thing you got in imagination, or you write it down and stuff, but like, nah, you living with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's different. Like it's just a different sort of feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little bit different, right? You know what I'm saying? When you just like it's there. It's like it's real. It's real as, you know what I'm saying? It's real as that slice of pizza, or like it's real as that, you know what I'm saying? It's real as that, like, tennis ball case, or like it's real as that desk. It's just it's there. It's as much there as that desk, right? Or that, you know what I'm saying, that table or whatever, right? It's there. Like it's a thing, and it's just like your imagination. But anyway, yeah, that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's just like on this Critical Thought channel, like that's just my thing. That's just what I think. That's just my personal opinion in terms of like what I think, right? Not like, not like I'm saying it because of like this, that. No, that's just my personal opinion. Just like on the Critical Thought channel, same thing as any other video we make on the Critical Thought channel, is just we keep it real and we keep it honest, and we keep it authentic. So, and that was just what I've been thinking, right? I think it's just it's a different plane from writing stuff down on paper, or putting something on the internet, to just like having the same thing, and just living with it, or just like, but anyway, yeah, anyway, that was the first thing I wanted to talk about in this video on the Critical Thought channel, is just, just the idea and nature, just having things just structured, just, that type of structure, and be able to make structure with that, with that sort of thing. So, structure with it. But that was the first thing that we wanted to talk about in this video, is really just, the difference between having structure with some of the things, with the things that you imagine, versus, just, keeping it in a sense to where it's 2D, right? It's a 2D thing, and it's just, there on a two-dimensional level, versus, you being able to, walk out of your, you being able to walk out of your environment, or walk out of, walk out of the, stand and, walk around and be able to like, see it, right? you being able to like see it and live with it and be able to like see it almost like some sort of like actual physical thing, right? Like a cereal box or some shit, and it's just like, damn, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I created that shit, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like authentic out of my, like, it was just something that out of my mind, and like, you know what I'm saying? And I just created that shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like real. So, that's what I wanted to talk about in this video. And it's like, you get to use it. You know what I'm saying? You get to use it, and it's just, you get to use it and all that, right? You know what I'm saying? You get to use it. It's a real thing, and and it's just something that just, something that just, it's like it's structure, like it's like structure, it's like construction, it's like, it's like actually it's like actual construction, you know what I'm saying, or like handiwork, you physically labor to create that shit, like some sort of house or something, like you would have like, a sink or, something like that, right? And it's just like, it's there like a sink, but it's not a sink. It's just something you just, you know what I'm saying? Something you just, that something that was just, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think I see what I'm saying, like the difference, right? Like it's a real thing, you know what I'm saying? It's like something that's there. But like a real thing, like a sink or something. It's not like just something written down in a notebook, but it's that same thing, but just like in the physical, like a you know what I'm saying, like a physical thing, like some sort of like a refrigerator, or like a what are those things called? Refrigeration unit or something. It's like a real thing, like a chimney or air conditioner. But anyway, the next thing I wanted to talk about in this video, beyond that, was just a few other things we wanted to really go over and discuss. Talking about building blocks, we wanted to make another part to this video talking about building blocks. Building blocks basically just being your ability to be able to utilize, your ability to stack technical functions on top of each other and just apply them all together to create one masterful piece, right? One masterfully crafted technical function or system. And, in the nature of just being able to sort of continue to craft out technical skills, technical functions in order to, be able to put them together in a specific way so that they can hit a specific point accurately, right? That specific point being, the overall technical system that, that you're trying to craft out and create. Obviously combining and, and maintaining and obtaining and, sort of just having key points that all, distinguish and create the overall technical system, right? Those key points that need to be hit and, sort of reinforced or sort of, a certain way in order for them to exist, right, and function, or rather, in order for them to be able to, be a thing, in order to be real and be functioning in the intended way necessary for the whole technical system to work. So the technical system that has key points in it that, that you then create processes in order to be able to hit, utilizing the other technical skills, the technical skills acquired, or that, in order to get the job done, right? So that's the whole overall process of building blocks. And it's important to, you know what I'm saying, be able to maintain angles, come at things with a specific angle, trying to build things a certain way and have a specific effect on something with precision. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to necessarily negate to the technical skill itself, but you just have to be able to come in with precision and be able to, you know, identify a key factor, key point necessary that you want to hit, you know, specifically within that technical skill or technical function, you know what I'm saying? And then let it affect, you know, another technical skill, another technical function, or rather maybe even just reposition your whole overall self and structure of, or, you know, your whole overall craft or component or you know, components or structure, you know, in order for it to then, you know, be re-angled or angle itself, you know, in a position that allows it to hit the technical system, the overall technical system better. Right. So that's sort of the other key thing that, you know, necessarily you want to look at and see, like maybe that is a thing that you can do, you know, sort of to be able to, you know, hit the key points necessary in order for you to continue functioning. Right. So all that stuff is true, you know, and it's important. And it's something that, you know, can be sort of like explored or dabbled into in order to try to get the necessary effect that you want to get overall in terms of just your functioning, right? So with that being said, you know, for the most part, that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Just to recap, you know, I mean, it's just, you know, that very thing right there is just precision. Yeah, that's all it is. And, you know, the last thing we want to talk about is, man, like, you know, to be honest, it's like, man, that's pretty much what we wanted to talk about in this video. But before I conclude this video, man, I just want to say, like, today specifically has been a day, you know. I haven't even been on my art today. Like, I've been on my art, but I haven't drawn anything today, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really drawing nothing today. I just thought about that. That's actually crazy, yo. I've been doing other things, you know? I ain't drawing nothing. Shoot. Which is crazy. But I don't even know if I am going to finish drawing this thing. I need to. Yeah, I'm going to finish drawing. That's no cap. But yeah, shoot. Yeah, yo, man, like, that's crazy. I did a little bit of cooking too. Like, I ain't even really do no cooking today either, because coming off Christmas and stuff, you know, Christmas feast was pretty good, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm going to take today to not cook something, I guess, or at least not go too crazy. I still did some little innovations or renovations to, you know, to like the food that I did eat, you know what I'm saying? I did do a little bit of innovation, you know what I'm saying, and spiking things up a little bit in terms of like food wise. At least the food that I took, the leftover food that I got, that was handed to me, you know, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, man, I was just enjoying Christmas, you know. I mean, I was trying to make something for Christmas, just, you know, Christmas gifts. You know what I'm saying? Making some Christmas gifts and stuff. At least I wanted to. But yeah, I'm probably gonna conclude this video you know, shortly. Most definitely. But you know what I'm saying, like. Yeah, yo, you know, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, hopefully I had a good Christmas. I know, like, for me and a few other folks that I talked to, like, you know, Christmas was just really just like I'm not gonna lie, it's just like a business day, like, you know what I'm saying, just straight up, you know, straight up business, like, you know what I'm saying, straight up business day, you know what I'm saying, it's just like, felt like, you know, I I don't even know. Like, man, folks is just busy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Folks just at work. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was feeling. Like, I was just feeling like, I'm just at work. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm busy. I'm too busy to just hang around and just, I don't know. Like, that's just how I was feeling. On Christmas, I don't know. That was just how I was feeling. But shoot. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm about to conclude this joint right here. Definitely catch me on the next video. This is nothing but a podcast with critical thought. You know what I'm saying? Just coming up in and just talking, talking my stuff. You know what I'm saying? And just talking a bunch of stuff. Rather. Just getting to it. You know what I'm saying? Just watching. I'm about to coolax a little bit. Watch me some Naruto probably. I'll probably watch me some like Jujutsu Kaisen or something and cool out for a second. You know what I'm saying? And just reset, get ready for tomorrow. But because it's getting late, so that's probably what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna be up and at it tomorrow, working, doing what I need to do. And we're gonna leave it at that. But that's the Critical Thought channel for y'all today. If I got anything else to say, you know what I'm saying, it's just like, you know what I'm saying, that's just the vibe that I'm on right now. Just stay watching some of these, shows, stay watching the shows, man. Keep my mind formulating, circulating, you know what I'm saying, ideas, and keep my mind running right, you know what I'm saying, from these shows. Of course, keep innovating, you know what I'm saying? Keep innovating, keep watching, and keep innovating. You know what I'm saying? Keep watching and innovating. That's the type of time that we're on. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of time we on. Whether it's like Jujutsu Kaisen or, Naruto Shippuden, or even like Ed and Nettie or something. You know what I'm saying? Just always watching, or even like, Hunter x Hunter. If that, you know what I'm saying? But, always keeping my mind, Soul Leader. Keeping my mind, like, you know what I'm saying? Sort of watching these shows because they help me to, what's it called? They help me to, I guess, regulate my visuals better. It gives me a better sense of visuals because that's the type of stuff I was watching. You know what I'm saying? Visual, it's going back to what I said in one of my other videos or my last videos, talking about like visual regulation or, central nervous system regulation. That's like a big thing for me, is just regulating your central nervous system, or central nervous system cool downs in order to sort of bring your body back to, or at least your central nervous system back to a closer state to homeostasis. Which is very important for the central nervous system, as well as, the peripheral nervous system, because the peripheral nervous system is not the only way to bring your body back to that general state of homeostasis, right? You want your mind, want your central nervous system to be back in that state as well. So, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm going to be doing tonight. And, just bring my body back to that general state of homeostasis, like I said, right? Visual cool down. But anyway, I'm gonna conclude this joint for the most part right here. The last note I want to reiterate that I've been reading in my last videos is going to be being able to sort of structure things in a, being able to structure things in a way that what you do, technical skills that you do, apply, can sort of have intended effects, and apply to the other technical functions that you have, right? And it's just, being that, certain things that you do, or maybe watch or indulge in, outlets that you get into, outlets or avenues or just functions, and it's just how they pertain to other things and how they kind of get you going, right? Which is the last important thing. How do other outlets and other sort of things and functions get you going? How do they get you going? And how do they like change just the nature of just how you function, right? When you get into some other outlets or functions, right? And like, that's the important thing. That's the other important thing. So without further ado, I'm gonna conclude this video right here. Peace, love. I think we made a point and mark on this video. Definitely tap into this video and like pay close attention to some of the things being said, because I didn't dabble too much in this video. I was just more direct than usual. So pay close attention to what was being said. And peace, love, and yeah, we out this joint. Let's get it.